Many young Nigerians now depend on ride hailing apps like Uber and Bolt to survive. This app promises flexibility and income, but many drivers say the system controls how they work and earn.
Good day. This is Stone Reporters News. Today we are on the streets of Lagos to hear directly from drivers, passengers, and experts in order to understand the real experience. Sir, please can you tell us your name?
Yeah, I'm obsessed by name.
What do you do, sir?
Right now, I do a boat job.
Can you or would you be kind enough to share with us your experience as a ride hailing driver from you started to this very moment?
Okay, since I started driving this boat, no, and I have a lot of experience. But the only one that only baffle me is that when customer order for a ride, once you get to the location, you will see you just end their order. So once they end their order, we feel pain a lot after wasting the oil and fuels and the energy to get to that location for them to end their order. It pays for very much. Yeah.
What made you start the job?
Okay, I was on salary and then before I was able to raise a little capital that could afford to buy a car. So I believe to be a self-employed is more paying, and I believe it will pay me more. So that's why I got a car and start a boat job.
How does this particular job give you, or app rather, give you jobs?
Although it's actually a great one, they ain't giving me job, no, and there's only job coming in. Even sometimes, and jobs comes and you decide the one to pick anyway, and sometimes and the one that is don't like in them, sometimes they give you far distance, like 400 meters away distance, 300 meters away. You have to drive for a long time to get the job, but jobs comes in and day out.
Do you feel controlled or you are in control?
Really, I will feel I'm in control. On the other hand, the other part of it, I'm control because the charge is actually too high for we driver because they charge almost 20%, And when we calculate the stress and the expensive we made daily, we feel that the charge is small. Those after all the charges, we still have enough takeaway.
Okay. So what happened to your income, or rather, sorry, my bad. What happened when you get or reject a trip and then get low rating? What happened?
When I reject a trip, I surely get no rated. That is sure. Sometimes I will be treat the direction you might not be willing to go. Mostly, if I'm about to close for a job for a day, and you ask me to go a fast journey, and I see the trip, and I consider it's too far before I could come back to my house. It'd be very and it's too comfortable for me. So it's the best thing for me to reject the trip. That's the reason why.
What happened to your expenses after, or rather, what happened to your income after expensive?
I would say after expensive, after they take their percentage, my buying of for I still take home a lot because I pay nobody. It's my own car, so I actually have enough to take home.
What do you think needs to change about this particular job?
If you will ask me what needs to change, one, I will want them to change their rate. The percentage they do correct is actually too high. 20%, wow, is high. And secondly, customers that end trip when you are already at their location, and they should be feel penalty, and they should be feel collected from them as well, so that we that waste our fuel getting to the location will also benefit from all those things. So,
thank you very much for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
Drivers describe a system that offers opportunity but also pressure. Many says key decisions are made by the app.
My name is Honorable Orogbangba Ayoliki.
Okay, so I would like to ask you a few questions if you're down for it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. What has been your experience taking ride-hailing services?
Yeah, it's fine and it is convenient. Anytime I want to go out with my family, so we had to Uber or Bolt for our own conveniences.
Why do you take this ride? I think you've answered, but I still have to ask.
Yes, it's convenient. I have about 3 kids, so it won't be fine me taking them along to enter public bus. So me taking Uber is convenient for all of us.
Okay. Have you ever experienced price changes during the ride or after you get to your destination?
No, actually, all the drivers are being nice to us.
Okay, have the drivers in one place or in one position or in time told you their challenges or what they face during this job?
Actually, no, no.
Do you think the drivers are being treated fairly? Are the drivers being treated fairly?
Actually, I would say some client or some customers, due to their frustration they are bringing from home, they may actually attack it on the driver that is taking them out, and I don't think that is fair enough. So whatever you are passing through, it has nothing to do with the both drivers.
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
My name is Ezulim Chizaram, but you can call me Zara.
Do you mind sharing with us your experience since you started taking ride hailing services?
Mm, it's really nice for me. Oh, it saves my time most times. Yeah.
What has been or rather, have you ever an experienced change of price since you started taking this ride?
Of course, several occasions. Like sometimes the price I see while booking, at the end of the day, the price changes. It goes up beyond my expectation. So that one alone is heartbreaking.
Have drivers ever shared their challenges with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you mind telling us?
Okay. Like some of them might try telling me about their family issues and how difficult doing the job has been for them in terms of loss. You understand? So something like that.
Do you think drivers are being treated fairly?
When you say drivers being treated fairly, for me, I don't really know because I would like to balance it. Sometimes, just like I said, when they are telling about how their jobs is, sometimes I end up paying extra aside the normal price or the current price, not like the one that is already down when I was booking. So all these things. So I don't really know how they cope with it. So for me, I would say they are. In fact, that is what I can tell you. Oh.
All right, thank you very much for your time, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Passengers enjoy convenience but are becoming aware of drivers' challenges.
What is being done to protect drivers?
I think the driver's protection, in which is very necessary, especially with what is going on in this country right now, are not enough from the e-hailing business owners. You understand? And I believe it's only treated differently in Nigeria, not like in other countries. I don't think there is enough that I put in place, because when somebody order you, all you see is only their number. You understand? And their name, in which people can use anybody's number. You understand? To register. And nothing else. No facial recognition, no house address, or where, let's say the house address might be there, but it's confidential, maybe because of the protection of the customer. But at least there should be something that makes you feel like I'm comfortable with this person to pick him up, because we all know about safety these days, and anybody that is ordering me, can see my picture on the phone, in which they do ask me to verify my picture from day to day.
Okay, what are the things placed in place for platform regulation, for this platform regulation?
The platform favors more, it favors the passengers more than the driver. For example, I had an issue recently in which I took somebody from Lekki phase 1, and the person is going to airport. And when we get to Charity bus stop around Oshodi, my vehicle developed fault. You understand? And before I know it, the passenger ordered another car to come and pick her up. And when she does, she left. I think she only transferred 3,000 naira to me. From just imagine somebody giving you 3,000 naira from Lekki to Oshodi. That is not fair to the driver. You understand? And when I reported it, the answer that was given to me was it's my responsibility to collect my money from the passenger. But if I want to collect my money forcefully from the passenger, that is harassment. Are they encouraging me to harass the passenger so that I can get my money? And at the end of the day, if the passenger reports me to the platform, I will be flagged. And upon that, they still tell me that their own commission, I will still pay it. I mean, the platform, they still deducted their commission of the money in which I did not collect from me.
Are there any rules put in place rather, sorry, to protect the drivers?
There is more of a punishment to the driver. They are strict with the drivers, but not with the passenger. You know, like it's just like when they say customer is always right. I think that's their way of things. Like since those ones are the customer, but without driver, you can't get passenger, and you earn from the driver mostly, because if the driver did not work, there is no platform for you to earn money. You understand? The passenger can always take alternate route. All the policies they give always favor the passengers more than the driver. For example, do they give bonus? Yes, they give bonus to the passengers. You understand? But not to the drivers. You understand? Even if they're going to give bonus to the driver, they will make you work for it. Okay, for example, if you tell me like I have to go 31 trip for me to get a bonus, but one thing in which they refuse to know is that there are some trips, just a trip that covers even that 31, because you can't tell me that the distance between here and Ibadan is the same thing as the distance between here and Ikeja. Are you getting my point now? So I think if there should be a bonus, it should be by kilometer per kilometer, not by trip. If they really want it to work.
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Experts say technology is changing how work is controlled, raising fairness concern.
This system offers opportunity but also raises a serious question about control and fairness. This is Stone Reporters News reporting from Lagos. Stay informed, stay aware.
Stone Reporters News. Your story matters.